The Beast o' Kindrochit by Les Wheeler. Back in the days of Malcolm, aside bonny Braemar toon, in Kindrochit Castle bed a beast, protected by the croon. For King Malcolm aimed Kindrochit for hunting wie's men, and Tadloshgan was the fearsome beast that bed there in its den. The constable of the castle kent the beast amused the king. He made the local folk provide the met to feed the thing. To feed the fearsome Tadloshgan, folk's kye were reived awa. Folk couldna stop the constable, for the king's man ruled them a'. Sandy MacLeod was a local loon, and a bowman o' some fame. He had a wife and a bairnie sma', and Glenslogan was their hame. They bed there wie's mither, a widow woman forby, a puckly grun to grow some corn, and 2-3 shargard kye. The constable decided that the beast's neist feed was nigh. Young Sandy's mither was the een to lose een o' her kye. Now Sandy kent that ae coo less would end his mither's life. He kent he'd hae to act to save his mither, bairn, and wife. In his little cotter hoosie he made special arras 3. The beast that roamed Kindrochit would surely hae to die. He killed a capercaillie as bait to lure the beast, and he would kill the creature van oot it came to feast. He climbed in oer the castle wa', eens a day had tint its licht. He laid the bait and drew his bow. The beast would die that nicht. The beastie seen came snuffling out. The bait had played its part. Young Sandy loused the arra into the coarse beast's heart. The constable was raging. The king's beast had been slain. He'd find the chiel fa'd deen the deed. He'd hang for fit he'd deen. The sodgers seen caught Sandy. The king roared out, did he. You'll die for this, my mannie, for that beast belonged to me. Sandy's widowed mither pleaded for her ae son's life. An archer is he, spiered the king. Gang fetch his bairn and wife. Pit them on that rocky crag, an apple on bairnie's heed. If MacLeod can sheet the apple off, I promise he'll be freed. His wife and bairn on the crag, puir Sandy's hands did shock. He was nearly 50 yards awa' as he drew his gweed bow back. The arra flew fae off the bow, it fussled loud and fierce. It flew stracht at the bairnie's heed, but the apple it did pierce. King Malcolm kept his promise. Weel, Sandy, ye've deen fine. Tak up your bow and arras, and my bodyguard you'll join. Your bodyguard? Na, na, gweed king, for that I'll never die. Ye gart my risk, my wife and bairn, and your bodyguard I'll nae be. The king at first was taen aback. Do ye rank me with a deal? I'll gie you this, you're honest loon, and you are a hardy chiel. MacLeod is fit folk ca' you noo, but hardy is your fame. Your bairn will be his feather's son, and MacHardy'll be his name. And sae in Deeside's bonny lawn, the king had been his say. The MacHardys settled round Braemar, and you'll find them there the day.
Diddly dum diddy diddly 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 dum diddy diddle diddly dum diddy diddly diddly diddle diddle dum diddly do diddy diddly dum diddy dum diddly do diddle diddly dum diddy dum diddly dum diddy dum diddy dum diddly do.